Ken, did you manage to get it?
No, doctor.
Tak dapat korang ni. I thought you guys are the
15.
keyboard warriors, you know, play games, etc. You should be, you know, lagi.
No, doctor. They use 12 device to try to get the vaccine. How are we going to get?
Lepas tu nanti
And you don't need 12 device, you just need your mobile phone. But you have to like continuously. We did like that
Doctor,
before. It was, but of course, this time you are competing even fiercely competing lah. Lagi ramai orang, I think like millions.
I will get nothing, you know.
What is it?
I try to get the vaccine for 1 hour, sitting on my laptop, getting nothing only. I cannot click the negeri one. That one lag at there.
Ayah. Okay, siapa dapat? Takkan tak ada siapa dapat? Anybody got it? Anybody got it? Siapa dapat? Hazmi dapat? Alhamdulillah. Awak dapat bila?
Saya dapat 19 Jun.
19 Jun. So you are basically in KL ke mana sekarang? College?
College.
So awak tak balik lah until 19 Jun. Yeah. Okay, tak apalah. At least you're trying to get vaccine. Who else got it? Anybody else? Apalah korang ni? Kena fierce sikit lah. I know several lecturers got it. Ada yang tak dapat juga. Itulah dulu masa saya bising-bising the first round very hesitant. Now dah case dah tinggi, everybody is competing. Of course it's even harder competition. But anyway, don't worry, who knows, you might get Pfizer, you know, who knows. Okay, hold on, I'm trying to admit these people still joining us. Okay, Hazmi, have you created that one column in the attendance? Dah belum? Alright, okay. Guys, please sign in your attendance. Okay, now, while waiting, while I'm trying to approve all these people to join, do me a favor, go through module 3 of my YouTube, alright? Wait, tengok situ dulu. Situ dah very, you know, the lecture is very structured and step by step already. That itself requires, I think, how many minutes kejap I tengok. That itself, okay, 14 minutes. So let's say 15 minutes, we come back here 9:15. Sila buka tengok module Laplace tree. Come back here 9:15. Can we do that? Yeah? Do that now, yeah? I'm gonna write it somewhere. Mana saya nak tulis? Check.
Laplace tree ke, doktor?
Yeah, Laplace tree. Laplace tree. Please go through Laplace tree, yeah? On first shifting theory. Okay, are you guys done? Belum?
Sikit.
Done, yeah? Okay. Is it self-explanatory or do you want me to go through it? Faham tak? I thought it was self-explanatory.
Faham?
Ah,
Faham.
faham. Okay, now you have seen my all my at least 3 modules of my sana awak tak boleh ni. 3 modules of my what do you call this? YouTube channels. Are they clear now? Ke macam mana? Come on guys. Saya kata setakat ni awak dah tengok saya punya YouTube tu. Okay, dah ada modul 1, modul 2, modul 3. Adakah membantu? Is it helpful? Is it clear?
Ya, doktor.
Alright, okay, good. Now, so I don't want to dwell so much. We go to exercises. Tapi I just want to clarify here. Okay, now have a look here. Yeah. Have a look here. Okay. This is Laplace transform, yeah. So the first shifting theory says that where's my annotation? Hold on, yeah. Okay. The first shifting, okay, now in a normal way, Laplace of ft is fs. Okay, Laplace of exponential to the power of at multiplied with ft is equivalent to fs minus a. So it is being shifted in the spatial domain. All right, this is, so in other words, the inverse Laplace of it, inverse Laplace of fs minus a is always e to the power of at ft. All right, so this is what first shifting theory is all about. Now, later, for all this Laplace transform, you will be, macam mana nak kata, there will be more formulas, more theory. All right, okay. The very important thing is for you to know which to use. Now have a look at this. Okay, I'm gonna take 2 examples. Yeah, one examples. Hold on. I think it's easier if I use whiteboard. Right. Okay. Let me just annotate. Blue. Right. Okay. Let me just take 2 examples. Yeah. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. Now, first, I'm gonna go. Okay. Let me just show you the first shifting theory of the yang tadi, the most important part tadi, the fs is equivalent to 3s minus 137. Okay, whenever from now onwards, make sure you have the table with you. Table yang di forward last Monday, okay, the Laplace table. So you will be referring to the table all the time, yeah? So here s square plus 2s plus 401. Okay, now last Monday you have done fs equivalent to 0.2s plus 1.4 over s square plus 1.96. Okay, now my question here to you, this one for the FT, this one for the FT you can derive directly. You can derive directly as such, what do you call it? You can do FT is equivalent of inverse Laplace of 0.2s over s square plus 1.96 plus inverse Laplace of 1.4 over s square plus 1.96. All right, so 1.96 is basically 1.4 square. So in other words, this is inverse Laplace of 0.2s over s square plus 1.4 square plus inverse Laplace of 1.4 over s square plus 1.4 square. Okay, so if you do this, kalau s ada s apa? Look at the table. Kalau ada s apa? If you have s, what is it? Look at the table.
Cos.
Cos. So it's gonna be cos here. So it's gonna be cos omega is 1.4. So here omega is 1.4 t. Because you have 0.2 here, multiply with 0.2. Okay. Plus, okay, here 1.4. So kalau omega sahaja di atas, what is it?
Sine.
Sine. So it is sine 1.4 t. So maksudnya this one you can solve directly. But this one is actually first shifting theory. How can, okay, apa beza dia? Have a look. Have a look closely. Apa beza dia? You have seen the video, so I'm not going to go through first shifting theory already. Have a look. How do you know this is first shifting theory and the other one is not first shifting theory? Apa beza dia?
Denominator, quadratic.
Denominator which are? Apa dia? Tang mana? Tang mana yang kata this is first shifting theory?
Polynomial form.
Polynomial form. Which is this? Good. Which is this? Okay, sini s square sahaja. Here is also s square. But when you have 2s, maksudnya, okay, so what katakanlah s, darab s, you get s square. 2s, in order to get 2s, this must be 1, this must be 1, isn't it? Yeah? So in other words, this is in the form 3s minus 137 over s plus 1 square. Kalau ini maksudnya sini, kalau s plus 1 square, maksudnya ini, this is actually s square plus 2s plus 1. Betul tak? Yeah? This form. Betul tak? Betul? Because this is 1, this is 400. So you have already taken 1 here. So you are left with 400 here. Can you faham tak? Okay. Because 1 is already inside here. 1 is already inside here. So you are left with 400 here. Asalnya is 401. Alright. So then only you realize because it is plus 1. You see, the first shifting theory says that Laplace of EAT times with FT is equivalent to Fs minus A. But this is positive 1. So what is A? What is A here?
Negative 1.
Yes, so A is equivalent to negative 1. So it's a first shifting theory where A is equivalent to negative 1. Then only you can divide this into 3s over s plus 1 square plus 20 square minus, before you do 3s, okay, because this is s plus 1. Remember, bila first shifting theory, bawah plus 1, atas also must be plus 1. So in other words, this must be 3s plus 1. So kalau 3s plus 1, you have 3s here, you have 3 here. So if you have 3 here, ini 1 minus 137, so it should be minus what? 200. Remember? Minus 200 is equivalent to minus 137 plus 3. Minus 137 is equivalent to minus 200 plus 3. Yeah, this is plus 3, so minus 200 here. So then only you can divide this, okay? You can divide it as such, 3s plus 1. Yeah.
140.
What is it? I cannot hear you.
The 137 minus 3, right?
Plus 3.
So 140.
Minus 200 plus 3 is minus 137.
Minus 200
Yeah,
plus 3.
yeah. I'm gonna clear this again. I'm gonna do again. Hold on. Hold on. What was the question? Okay. Okay, let's try again. Okay, now Fs is equivalent to 3s minus 137 over s square plus 2s plus 401. Now, if you look here, okay, because you have 2s here, so in other words, to get it, this must be, if you were to do factorization here, s plus s, you get s square. 1 plus 1 here, you get 2s. But you also, this is equivalent to what? S square plus 2s plus 1. So here must be 3s minus 137 over s plus 1 square. So you have 1 here. So in other words, you have taken 1 here. So you are left with only 400. Okay. Because 400 is here. The 1 is substitute here. Korang ni masuk keluar lecture lah saya. You know, the thing is with this whiteboard, once I click here, masuk, saya nak klik benda lain, haru biru. Anyway, come back here. Okay, so this is s plus 1. So bawah dah s plus 1, you have to make top also s plus 1. So you see 3s here. So I'm going to make this 3s plus 1. So what does this give me? Over here. This is equivalent to 3s plus 3. Betul tak? Okay. So in other words, if this is 3, this must be minus 200. Because minus 200 plus 3, what do you get? Minus 137, which is this.
Minus 203.
Is it 197?
Apa dia?
137 or 197?
Oh, sorry, 137. Allahu Akbar. Okay, sorry. 140. Sorry. Waduh, mana. Alright, 140. Okay? Alright? Okay, so you get this. Alright, so here you get s plus 1 square. So 400 is what? 400 is basically 20 square. Okay? So now only I can divide them. So I can divide them for 3s plus 1, s plus 1 square plus 20 square. Oh, because this is 20, I want to make this 20 as well. This is, kalau if I want to make 20, is basically 7 times 20. So, minus 7 times 20 over, I'm going to put 3 here. Okay. S plus 1 square plus 20 square. So, in other words, if I were to inverse, so the inverse of Fs is basically the inverse of these two. So I will get 3. Okay, this is S plus 1. So meaning that it is first shifting theory where the A is equivalent to -1. So e to the power of minus t. Alright. And then because it is S, kalau S is what? S is cos, isn't it? So cos omega is what? 20 t. All right. So that is the first one. So this is minus 7. Okay. 20, kalau 20. So this is omega. So meaning it is sine. E dulu. E minus t. Okay. Because you have 1 here. Minus t. So sine 20 t. So ugly. So I think my YouTube is better handwriting, yeah, because I was using tablet with different resolution then. All right, so got it. So okay, my point is I want to tell you is that, okay, contoh tadi you have 2 examples here. I'm going to put them side by side. The first one, Fs equivalent to 3s minus 137 over s squared plus 2s plus 401, and the other is Fs is 0.2s plus 1.4 over s squared plus 1.96. Okay, they look the same, but that it is not the same. Mainly, if you look here, because of this 2s. So this implies this SS11. So in other words, it involves first shifting theory. Because in your exam, you will have, this is just one theory. In your exam, you will have a series of theories. And I will not tell you which is which. It is up to you to identify which theory is applicable here. All right? Okay? So that's it. Right now, what's the time now? Right, we have plenty of time. Stop sharing. Okay, escape. Hold on. All right, okay. Can you see it? No. Nampak ke tak nampak? Yeah, I'm gonna start share. Okay, so now we are done with our first shifting theory. Yeah. First shifting theory. So we are done here. So the next is this. All right, guys, write this down. Let's try to do the first 4. Write this down. Okay, I've shared in your group. Mana? The first 4. Okay, now do this. I'm gonna call up your name. Okay, let's try. Mana nama korang? Siapa yang saya tak panggil lagi? Dengkel. Anas. You, Dengkel. Apa khabar Wan Dengkel dekat college ke dekat Dengkel?
Dekat college.
Ai, korang ni gatal betul lah. Dah duduk Dengkel yang duduk college pasal apa? Anas, do number 1.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Kluang, Johor. Siapa budak Kluang? Ngaku cepat.
Saya Aina.
Aina, awak buat nombor berapa? Awak nak nombor berapa?
Yang
2,
atas
3, 4.
Belah atas
Ya,
saya
yang
kata.
bahagian atas.
Nombor 2.
Nombor 2. Okay, Aina nombor 2. Okay, we've gone to... Awak dekat Johor ke dekat college?
Kat rumah, Johor.
Bagus. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go to Sabak Bernam. Siapa Sabak Bernam? Azmi.
Saya. Azmi.
Ini pun duduk college kan? Tapi sebab awak nak cucuk, tak apa. Okay. Awak nombor apa? Nombor 3. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna go to Kajang. Siapa nak buat Kajang? Kajang siapa nak buat? Kadip, where are you?
Yes, doctor.
You do number 4.
Okay.
Okay, so do now. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. Come back. 9:43. Alright, 4 minutes. Buat sekarang. Okay guys, done? Okay, let's start from the first one. Who's the first person? Present.
Yeah.
Come on, Dengkil. Dengkil kan, first person? Udahlah duk college, takkan tak boleh jawab. How many of you in the college? Tell me. Mengaku cepat. Okay, yang dekat-dekat lelaki siapa? Berapa ramai? How many? Anas, who are with you in the college?
Azmi.
Okay?
I think only 2 of us in this class.
Only 2 of you? Okay.
Yes.
Girls, how many of you in the college? You alone? Ada lagi tak orang lain?
Saya Doktor.
Saya tu siapa?
Hanim.
Hanim, awak dengan siapa lagi?
Tak tahu.
Okay. Okay, so tak ramai lah dah dekat college ya. Okay, good. FS equivalent A2 apa benda orang ni? Plus? Apa awak buat ni?
Bukan ada eksponen
Apa benda awak buat ni? Anas, kamu duduk college takkan macam ni. Awak tengok Tuti buat dulu. Apa benda awak buat ni, Anas?
Masukkan 2T plus 8 ke dalam.
Boleh tak siapa-siapa tempelkan balik the formula? Formula must tempelkan balik dekat dekat group. The formula. Table tu, the table. Somebody put the table please. Were you referring to the table, Anas?
Yes, betul.
Okay, what is the Laplace, inverse Laplace of T? And what is the Laplace of T? Apa dia?
Is it 1 over S squared?
So apa benda awak buat tadi? Buatlah sekarang. Apa yang FT sama dengan ni? Nas. Oi. Okay, tutup. Let me do it. Ini macam kalau baliklah rumah. Okay. Now. Anas, tengok sini Anas. Okay. This is Laplace transform ya. Alamak, mana dia? Alamak, sekejap My mouse is not working. Yeah. Alright, it's working. Okay, now you are being given Ft is equivalent to T plus 8. Okay, so I'm asking you the question says what is the Laplace transform of Ft? So in other words, what is the Laplace transform of 2t? Because this is addition, you can do Laplace transform of 2t plus Laplace transform of 8. Now Anas, tengok table Laplace transform of t apa? Anas, Laplace transform of t apa?
1 over S squared.
1 over, tengok S square, so it is 2 over S square. Susah tak? Tak susah kan? Okay. Laplace of 1 apa?
1
Ni
over
sama
S.
dengan so faham tak? Senang je kan? Alright, okay. Now let's go to number 2. Siapa number 2?
Saya Aina.
Aina, okay. Go ahead. Cos 2 pi t. Tak ada pi, tulis je lah. Okay. So,
Formula, tulis formula dia rata.
buatlah apa benda.
Cos omega t.
F.
Lepas tu, so kalau dah guna cos omega ni, dia punya Laplace punya formula S equal to S over S square S omega square.
The whole thing bracket, S square plus omega square tu bracket.
Tak balik. Saya tulis balik.
Okay.
Fs S right S square S omega square.
Okay.
Jadi kalau untuk soalan ni dia punya Laplace akan jadi Fs equal to, sebab constant depan dia ni, depan cos ni 1 over 1 tambah dengan 2 pi power of 2.
Mana boleh 1? Atas awak tulis tadi apa? S. Mana S awak?
Oh, kejap. Sini.
Okay. So, equivalent tu?
Equivalent tu. Sekejap.
Mari sini, bagi saya buat. Okay. Where's my mouse? Ft is equivalent to cos 2 pi t. You know from the formula, if Ft equivalent to cos omega t, the Fs is S over S square plus omega square. This is from the table. Okay. So in other words, what is your omega? Omega is equivalent to 2 pi. So here, Fs is equivalent to S over S square plus 2 pi square. This is what you've done, which is betul, but you can also open this up, S over S square plus 4 pi square. Alright? Boleh Aina ya? Okay. So now, who's next? Number 3? Number 3, siapa? Azmi. Cepat. Apa salty? Apa salty? Apa soalan dia tadi? Soalan dia apa? Ada T tu apa? Okay, jap. FT, kenapa awak ambil FT e to the power of 3? What is this? Okay, awak tengok ni bentuk apa ni sebenarnya, Hazmi? Cuba tengok, what is the ni bentuk apa sebenarnya?
Bentuk apa macam mana tu? Doktor tak faham.
Ayo. Okay, mari sini, baik kat saya. Let me present. Azmi, let me present. It's okay, let me present. Okay, if you look here, now everyone pay attention, yeah? Pay attention. Now, given FT is equivalent e to the power of 3t sinh t. Now, what does this mean? What does this? If you look here, ini bentuk apa?
First theory.
Bentuk apa? First shifting theory. Shifting theory. So in other words, you can say you use this as F1. F1t is equivalent to sinh t. Here omega is equivalent to 1. So what is F1s? Tengok table. Azmi, tengok table.
Jadi apa hasil dia ke, doktor?
Yeah.
Dia jadi 1 over S squared minus 1 squared.
Minus 1 square is minus 1 lah, okay? Alright, okay? But this is first shifting theory. First shifting theory where the A is equivalent to what? 3. Betul? So sekarang ni, this is F1 ya. Ini F1. This is F sahaja. So here, Fs is equivalent to what? F1s, which is shifted by 3. So can you shift this by 3? Shift this by 3. What does it become, Hazmi? 1 over?
1 over S minus T dalam bracket square.
Square?
Minus 1.
Minus 1. Boleh buka tak ni?
Kalau buka boleh. Kena
What do you
buka
get?
ke, doktor?
Tak buka pun tak apa. So I want to open up so that you see kalau later on kalau nak inverse you will see what does it become. This become S square what? Minus 3S minus 6S plus 9 minus 1. So 1 over S square minus 6S plus 8. If you were to inverse, you know how to do this. Alright? Boleh? Everybody, is it okay? This is first shifting theory. Okay, that's why you have to identify. Kalau nampak kernel dia ada exponential tu I call it a kernel. Okay, ada exponential function multiply with another function, then the exponential function itself should remind you of the first shifting theory. Again, ya, saya if you have, remember
For the last one, just now, the S minus 3 bracket square minus 1, are we compulsory to be expanded or we can leave it like that?
You can leave it like that, but I just want to expand so that you know if you should be familiar. If you get something like this, yeah, if you get, what do you call this one tadi? If you get the answer the other way around, if I want you to basically to inverse it, yeah, you should be able how to derive it back.
Okay.
Let's say you're being given like Fs is equivalent to 1 over s square minus 6s plus 8. Okay, sometimes you jam already. Don't jam. Have a look at this first. What does this reply? Try to get this. S minus 6 is what? Minus 3. So if you do s minus 3 square, you will get s square minus 6s plus 9. So in other words, this is 1 over s square. What is it? Somebody was saying something. Kalau sini plus 9, this should be what? This should be 8 is equivalent to what? 9 minus 1. So this should be minus 1. Okay? So this is how you inverse back. So you know from here, A is 3. Okay? And this is 1. 1 here, you should know it can also be 1 square. So if I were to inverse this, if I were to inverse Fs, what do I get? I get E, because it is 3 to the power of 3t, multiply with this formula, which is 1. Kalau kita ambil 1 over s square minus 1 square is what? Change t. Alright? You can leave it like this, but I just want to, coming back to Tan punya question, you can leave it like this. But I want you to have the habit to expand it so that you know how to reverse back. Okay? Got it, everyone?
Okay, doctor.
All right, okay. Now, we are 10 o'clock already. So, Pradeep, you are safe by the bell, but I will remember your name next week. Next week, Monday, Pradeep, you will be the first to present. All right, can somebody screenshot this and upload? Screenshot this and upload the whole thing. Somebody please screenshot and upload. Somebody please screenshot and upload. Please get somebody. The whole thing ni. Awak nampak tak ni? Nampak tak?
Doktor close.
Oh, okay. Sabar. Okay, this slide. Okay, please upload. Okay, now, so I'm gonna write here. So this will be. Jangan upload lagi. This will be Pradeep. This will be all. So this will be on Monday. I will keep on asking you guys. Okay? Kalau saya good mood, saya bagi awak quiz. So you better do. It's up to me whether I want to give quiz or not. You be prepared. Boleh ya?
Okay, doktor.
Alright, okay. That's it. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys on Monday. Terima kasih banyak-banyak. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you, Doktor.